Hey YouTube, it's Charisma, and today I'm going to show you what I do to my hair when it's in a braid out and it's ran its course, and how I go about washing it. I'm not able to edit, so this might be a three-part video. I'm not sure, but I just want to show you guys when you do a braid out and when you're finished with it. A lot of people ask me, how do you go about washing it? And I'm just going to show you how I do it. Hopefully, if it can help you, so be it. If not, so be it. So, okay. So this is about a week-old braid out, and I already started putting some, and I figured, okay, why don't I just do a video? So what I do after I have a braid out and I want to wash my hair, I am not going to comb through this hair. You heard what I said? I'm not going to comb through it. Well, while it's dry at least. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some conditioner in it, and I'm going to sit under a cap for about a half an hour to an hour maybe, depending on if I have stuff to do around the house or I want to make some phone calls and multitask. That's what I will do. So today I'll be using the Trader Joe's Refresh Citrus Conditioner. Now I must warn you, this does have parabens in it, so use at your own discretion. I do have a video up about parabens, and I'm going to be using some olive oil for slip. So I already started on this side, but I'm going to do it again so you could see, because once again I take I forget sometimes that people don't know how to do what I know how to do, and I think that it's common knowledge, but it's not. So I'm going to be very generous with the conditioner, as much as I feel like putting, because it's not really that much. And that's what I do. And I'm putting it in while my hair is dry. This is a rinse out conditioner, and I'm putting it in while my hair is dry. And then I'm going to put some oil, olive oil, and put on there. You see, and kind of just smooth it down, and then put a little more. As much as you want to put, so that you know it's soft enough to soften your hair up. And then I just twist it. And then do this in sections until my whole head is twisted. And then, yeah. Because you don't want to comb your hair when it's dry, because you're going to have problems. You're going to be hearing all of that, and you're going to see the comb have all of this hair in it. And you don't want that if you are on a hair journey in which you're trying to maintain length. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going in the section, and when my hair was in the braid out, it was already like, you know, you braid it and take the braids out. It's already detangled, and I didn't do anything to it to make, you know, hair intermingle with other hair and tangle up. So it's pretty much detangled, and I'm just going in a downward motion so that I don't create any tangles, because there shouldn't be any. And then, see, and then I'm just taking it and just twisting it. Now, another thing you can also use is a leave-in conditioner as well. Sometimes I do that. But, you know, when I start to doing my hair, I just grab whatever's there or whatever I feel like putting in at the time. So, yeah. So my hair should already be, it shouldn't be any real major tangles in it. The only thing you want to do is remove the shed hair. Once again, our hair sheds about, I think it's 100 hairs a day or something like that, 150 hairs a day. And see, I'm just, after I put the conditioner, I'm just putting some olive oil. Make sure you get those ends, and I'm just smoothing it down, really, just smoothing it down. You want to make sure that you get out the shed hair. A lot of people get it confused sometimes when they have braids in their hair for a long time, or twists, or whatever protective style they have. I'm just using my clips to secure it. You know, they complain about lots of hair coming out, but your hair sheds every single day. So if you're going to have a protective style in your hair, you're going to be having shed hair, but you're not combing it. It's in that style, so the shed hair is accumulating. So if you've had braids in for a month, 2 months, a week, you've accumulated that shed hair. It's similar to locks. Like, you know, locks is not a true representation of length because it's new growth as well as shed hair. So it's that same concept. So when you have a protective style in for a long time, you're going to have hair that's shed, and you have to remove that hair because it's going to get tangled up or whatever. But you have to find a way to remove it without damaging your, you know, the regular hair. So that's a complaint that I hear from some people that say that they can't wear protective styles, or they don't know what to do with their hair after they take out braids and things like that. So this is something that you may want to consider doing. Taking the conditioner. You see, I didn't comb anything. I took the braids. No, the braids were already, it was in a braid out. And then it's on dry hair. I'm just putting straight up conditioner and some olive oil, because what you want to do is soften up the hair and create slip, so that after this conditioner sits in it for a while, your hair's gonna be so soft that you can go through it with your fingers, or you can also go through it with the comb. You see what I'm doing? I'm doing it in a downward motion. Look at my hair. So it's kind of like just creating that smoothness so that you don't have to rip your hair out. Because if you have a protective style and you don't properly remove it, it's going to defeat the purpose. So it's all about, for some people, I guess, trial and error, or watching some videos of people who have made the mistakes, and they can tell you what, you know. I never really made any mistakes with protective styles and removing them. I don't know. I must admit, it always came natural to me doing hair, and I really don't know why. Nobody taught me. I just always knew, by common sense. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just putting the conditioner in sections. A lot of people too, they take for granted. They want to hurry up. You cannot rush with your natural hair. You have to give yourself the time that you need, because if you're in a rush, you're not going to do it properly. You're going to be pulling on your hair, and you're going to lose hair. So make sure you set aside the time to do your hair. That's another thing I hear people say all the time, that they don't have time, they don't have time, they don't have time. But you want to have that look, so you need to make some time to do it, unless you're just going to pay somebody to do it for you. If you got it like that, go right on ahead. But you have to make the time, and I guess it's really up to you what's important to you, what's not important to you. Some people would rather just complain that they don't have the hair that they want and don't want to put the time that it takes. And I'm sorry if I'm getting too close to the camera and you can't see, because I'm looking in the mirror while I'm doing it and trying to get it. See, some people like to just have their hair loose and just put it in and just throw the cap on. I would suggest you do it in sections. When your hair starts getting longer, even if it's shorter, maybe you could get away with it when it's short, but I don't know. Sections make it so much easier. And doing your hair in sections also, you see, this is shed hair. Look at that. This is a perfect example. See, this is shed hair coming out. This is not broken hair. This is shed hair, because I had this style in for a while. But some people want to just throw it in their hair while it's loose, and then, you know, you want to try to minimize tangling. So that's the purpose of doing it in sections, so that you can make sure that all your strands are covered and that, you know, all the strands are covered. And I'm putting the oil. And this also is like a deep condition before the shampoo, or I guess some people could call it a pre-poo, whatever you want to call it. But this is simply preparing your hair so that you can detangle without breaking any hair strands, and just making the process a whole lot easier. Once you begin to understand what your hair does, what it doesn't do, what it likes, what it doesn't like, you will get the results that you want. And one size doesn't fit all. You have to do what works for you. And the only way you're going to know what works for you is you're going to have to just try things. Don't be so quick to tell people that, oh no, I can't do that, or that'll never work for me, or whatever. Listen, I mean, you're asking people, because I'm telling you, I can tell you how many people say, oh, I like your hair natural, oh, but mine can't do that. And I'm like, yes, it can. And they're like, oh, no, 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 no. It's like, if you take the time to educate yourself, watch